Alright, what is happening, guys? My name is JG Hades. Welcome back to another YouTube video. I know. Why are we starting off like this? Well, I'll tell you. Let's just go to a apparently a bigger form of this. So, the reason why we are starting this video off kind of strange for my type of videos is because we are doing a Hades news. And I know, usually Hades news tends to be, actual news and not me playing games. But don't worry, this is actual news. So, throughout all of December, and I believe, I guess up till now would be through all of December. But throughout all of December, all of the faze boys, or a lot of them, started leaving the group. And, some notable figures left the group, like Apex left the group, Swag left the group. Just a lot of notable figures left the group. Actually left. And Adapt left the group and pretty much just said, yo, thank you for all the love you guys show. It's fucking crazy. That and the fact that and also Rug left the group. So now instead of calling him Phase Rug, which feels normal, now you have to call him Rug. Just don't pull the rug out from under you next time. I'm sorry. I know this is a very, very harsh topic to make jokes about. Anyways, so a very, 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 very few amount of people actually were still in the group by the time this video from Jevs that we are going to look at probably here soon, where he just talks about faze. But I do want to also say this, dude. I looked at a little bit of the faze rug thing, when he left the group. And I didn't realize when he started doing when he joined faze. He joined faze when he was 17 or 16. I'm not 100% sure still. But he joined that shit when he was still fairly young, which is fucking mad insane, by the way. But and one of the only figures that was in the group, not from its creation, but from Call of Duty Ghost was created 2013, so he was a part of the group since 2013. COD Ghost came out. Faze Jevs was in the he was in FaZe Clan for a while, and let's just say he made a video today, literally maybe at this point an hour ago, talking about FaZe Clan. So let's just say fuck it and get into that. Because I don't want to play this piece of shit match anymore. So here we are. I did this shit so early. The 4K is not working.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jevs, back here over on some more Elden Ring. So in the last video, I put my way through this
Oh yeah, also, I do want to make this very clear. Jevs has been playing just mostly Elden Ring as of late. So that's fucking funny. And also, I want to say this as well. When I first clicked on this video, I thought that he scammed us. I thought he was going to... He titled this shit and then just never talked about it because of how he started the video out. I'm happy that he didn't do that.
Beating Rely in the shadow. Bosses.
So we're just gonna...
I'm kidding. Skip forward. What's going on, guys? It's Jevs. As you guys pretty much have seen, FaZe Clan is over. FaZe Clan ended. It's gone. It's done. So where to start? So on the 25th, all of the guys that were recruited for, I guess, like the new restructuring thing, I guess we could call it, they ended up dropping the majority of people, which I already made a whole video on that, and I felt a certain type of way, but I had hopes for like all the new guys and stuff like that. And I mean, ultimately, it seems like they've been very successful from what I understand.
Yeah, that video is like a year old by now, maybe 2 years old. He pretty much just said how he felt about it and left it there. And people were like, oh my god, Jevs doesn't like FaZe Clan anymore. And Jevs had to come onto a different video and say, just because I said this, just because I talked about this, doesn't mean I don't fucking like the new people who are coming into FaZe.
And everyone's popped off. So FaZe, as you know, the company and the logo and just the name in general, still does its thing. Back in the day when you joined FaZe, that was basically your ticket into turning this whole like internet thing, especially at that time gaming wise, into an actual career. And back in 2014, Apex ended up reaching out to me and gave me a chance and everything. And ever since...
Speaking of Apex, Apex commented. I had to make sure he was the actual Apex. This was the actual Apex. It is. But Apex actually commented, "The FaZe GOAT. Thank you, brother, for being you. Sorry for the craziness over the years. Keep the cut comms coming, King." And Swag commented as well and just said, Jevs the GOAT. Show the GOAT. That's definitely what Swag meant. So...
Since that point, my life had changed. And over the years, as time went on, there's been a whole lot of different like iterations and versions of FaZe, and just the way that the internet is in general, the way content is, there's all sorts of different eras. It's not just the FaZe eras, it's like the internet eras as well. And things change over that time. But for FaZe, it was always important for them to at least keep a hold of some people that still represented the original idea. So I always just, you know, stayed in the team, mostly out of...
by the point that he... Not by the point he recorded this video, but before this video. He probably was the only member of FaZe that still was a part of the OG, like, FaZe Clan. From I believe it was the original FaZe house. Which is fucking mad.
Respect for everybody, regardless of all like the controversies and whatever other crazy stupid shit everybody's getting involved with. This is why I don't do any of this business stuff. I don't really give a fuck about none of that. It was always about gaming in the end for me. So it was mostly out of respect for people like, especially Apex as well. Rain as well is another big, what I consider like a mentor. Now that said, just because I stayed in the team out of respect for them and everything, things got very messy there anyway though. Because it was never, eventually it got so weird and murky with people selling or stealing the company or whatever. I don't even understand. Dude. I'm having journalists hit me up and shit asking me like, hey, is this accurate? Aren't you the fuck?
That is fucking crazy that journalists was hitting Jev up. They were hitting Jev up for something about Apex and Rain. Like, what does Jev have to do with this?
Fucking journalists? I have no idea. In this whole like YouTube space, like I got friends, but everybody knows, like anybody that knows me, they could probably say the same kind of situation. Like I'm not that close to a lot of people. I keep to myself, I do my own thing, I live my own life, and that was my goal at the end of the.
I just realized my hood was sticking up and it looked like something that I don't want it to look like, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know where a hat is, so this is what you're getting. But I forgot what he said.
That close to a lot of people. I keep to myself, I do my own thing, I live my own life, and that was my goal at the end of this whole thing.
You can tell that that's how he is just in the video, in his videos alone. Like, he is a very, I don't want to say controlling, like control freak type of person, because that's not the case. But he's just, best way to put it is an introvert. He doesn't want to go out unless he abso-fucking-lutely needs to. And he, as far as I'm aware, he's kept the same group of friends for years. So, that's fun.
Anyway, was to just do as much as I possibly could through gaming and gaming only, and that's it. So once all these bigger deals started coming in, content houses started getting made. I visited the Faze house once, but everything was still like mainly gaming and stuff. There was like vlogging and stuff, but it was still based around gaming mostly. And then it veered like even further away from that, which is completely fine. But at that point, like I'm just not really, that's not really my space. I don't really care. So I've always been like at least arm's distance from virtually every single person in Faze and anybody else. I mean, if it makes anyone feel any better, I do that with everybody. It's not specific to Faze, but I don't want to travel the world. I don't want to make like 5 million fucking friends. I don't want to make business partners and shit like that. I don't do business. I really don't. I got the one sponsor with Gfuel because I actually drink it.
You know, I can respect Jev there, genuinely. Just because, I mean, I'm the same. I'm really the same in a lot of ways. I never realized that. Well, fuck. Damn it.
And past that, I really don't look for anything else. Any sponsorship and business related stuff that I would take or undergo or create or something, I have no will to create anything. There's a whole lot of people that are telling me, oh dude, just take over FaZe Clan and start recruiting people and turn the ship around and stuff. Dude, even if I could do that, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a leader. I would
You know, I do think Jev would be a great leader, but you have to want to be a leader to be a good leader. Like, you can't just out of the blue be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a leader now. That's not how it works. That is not, that has never been how it works. You have to want to actually be a leader, to be a good, or at least a decent leader. And Jev has made it very clear multiple times in multiple different videos, he doesn't do business. He just plays games. So, also, I just realized, what the fuck is this fucking freeze frame that I... What is this freeze frame that I paused at? But yeah, it's just... Like, people who say that Jev should take the whole ship around, turn the whole ship around, I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, I genuinely do not see where they're coming from. Because at some point you just have to let it die, you know? You have to let the three-headed beast die.
Genuinely, I'm not joking. I would rather be a part of a group and not be the leader and lose than be the leader and win. I don't want to lead. I don't want to lead so much so that I would rather lose under somebody else's leadership. Don't want to lead. I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to create something that other people could potentially depend on. I don't want to do it. I don't have the passion for that kind of thing. I got the passion for what it is that I do specifically, and that's it. So people are asking, am I leaving FaZe? Am I staying in FaZe? I didn't really know how to explain it, but you can't leave a team that is literally over. It's done. It's
you best way to put it, you can't kill the three-headed beast if it's already dead. And the three-headed beast that was FaZe died fairly quickly. So like, what would Jev be doing? Would he would just be poking the three-headed beast with his longsword. Or, sorry, in more realistic terms, his great sword. If you watch FaZe Jev, you'll know what I mean.
Go. You can't leave a team that doesn't exist. I'm making that sound like it's dramatic or like a bad thing. In truth, of all the ways that this could have ended, it's not that bad. It's actually kind of perfect for a lot of the people here that are involved with FaZe, especially behind the scenes.
Oh no, abso-fucking-lutely. This was actually probably the most tame way a three-headed beast could be killed. Is instead of everybody yelling over one another, just the collective of, let's fucking kill this thing. It's been raining hell for far too long.
And stuff. It seems like a whole lot of people have a whole lot of like beef with each other, and money conversations and contract splits. By the way, I just have to note this here. Under the entire time that I was in FaZe, I'm like 99% positive I never even saw a contract anywhere. I never even saw a contract. I was never asked of anything or like a percentage of anything. This is also through all of the time of like them selling and like having like new leadership or whatever, whoever's owning it. I have never been approached by the original leaders. I've never been approached by the new owners of any of these with a contract. I have never been approached, period, about a contract. From the very beginning, it's no strings attached. The most organic membership you could possibly have. I didn't get signed to FaZe, I joined FaZe, and I stayed. That's it. I didn't get signed to shit. A lot of people go and look at these.
I do understand why he said that. Because a lot of people have been trying to say, for whatever fucking reason, that Jev was signed. When the truth of the matter was, he was invited by Apex to join the group, so he joined the group. Best way to put it.
These organizations like they're getting signed to like some sort of NFL team or some shit like that. You guys look at this space like it's way more professional than it actually is. I don't think you guys recognize, well, maybe you will, how shitty this entire like esports slash organizational stuff is. It is messy as fuck, and most of it was ran by literal kids back in the day. People have no idea what the fuck they're doing, and I'm not just talking about FaZe either. FaZe's reputation has been in the gutter for I don't even know how long. I was on like an upward trajectory as is already, and Apex found me, saw me, kept an eye on me, and eventually ended up recruiting me to the team, which sent my momentum into a whole other stratosphere at the time. And now today I have over 5 million subscribers. I can go and post and upload anything and everything that I want. I've uploaded over 4,000 videos, hundreds well before I even joined FaZe. I could say without a doubt, like I am in just such a good headspace, just healthy. I have a really good way of like reframing it and stuff. And over the years, I'm happy it's taken this long to really get here, because I'm not really sure how I would have handled it, you know, a few years back or whatever, but I think that it ending like this, I think this is one of the cleanest ways possible. You know, wipe our hands clean of this whole thing. Here's to the future, you know? That said, all that's basically gonna change.
I think that's the best way to put it. Greatest way to end a reign like that off. And here's to the future.
On my channel is a grand total of 2 things: my name on YouTube and my bio on Twitter, and I think that's it. So all I'm gonna do is change 2 things on the channel. Nothing in the content is changing whatsoever. A lot of people already say they don't consider me a part of FaZe or whatever, blah blah blah. But regardless, overall, FaZe means a lot of different.
Yeah, I've seen so many fucking comments that are just like, oh, Jevs technically not even a part of FaZe anymore. Like, he doesn't give 2 shit. He doesn't talk about FaZe. Yada yada yada, FaZe this, FaZe that. Like, it's just, he was still a part of FaZe. Just, he genuinely did not give a shit.
Things to a whole lot of different people, and maybe some people are just going to tune out whenever they hear that. They don't really know what that means, but the idea of FaZe to me had a lot more to do with like the original gaming stuff and the entire like culture around that. All the flexing and shit, regardless of how much money I've made over the years, has never really been my thing. I understand that that's like super entertaining for a whole lot of other people, and that's what FaZe is to them, but for me, that's not really what it was. So everybody's got their different ideas of FaZe, but I just want to thank every single person in FaZe.
I think that's why a lot of people actually do genuinely enjoy FaZe Jev. Or Jev, sorry. Because he sticks to what he does. He doesn't fucking leave that realm. And unlike a lot of fucking members of FaZe and other people, for whatever fucking reason, I don't understand it. Unlike them, he doesn't feel the need to fucking flex. And I genuinely respect that because, dude, nothing gets on my nerves more than somebody fucking flexing. Because for me personally, it just feels like they're pretty much saying, I'm better than you because I can afford this. Now, I know that's not what they're meaning, but that's just how it feels every time I see somebody flexing.
Those of you I remember, those of you who I don't, those of you who I don't even know if you were ever in the team or not, I don't even know. I've been distant for so long. I mean, I paid attention to it. No, I still know generally what's going on. I'm on the internet all the time. It's not like, you know, sitting around on some boat or some shit. I'm sitting here gaming and I'm on the internet. I see it, I know. You know, I've talked to Apex, I've talked to Rain, I've talked to other people in the team, Scope as well. Yeah, it seems like everybody is just ready. So that's me touching on the FaZe thing. I don't have any tea. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. I ain't saying no names, none of that shit. I don't know anybody. I can't speak on none of that. I just hope the best for all of you, and a lot of you guys managed to get out of all that evil ass money shit, because that shit is poison, man. Genuinely it is. Now watch me absolutely slam Mesmer in this boss fight.
Now, I do want to... Sorry. Now, I do want to say this. Oh, okay. I do want to say this. That video... Honestly, that video is the best. Like, I will leave a link to it in the description below on a few... So that way, if you want to watch it without me just being in the fucking top right, top left, whatever corner I'm in now. I will leave it in the comments, in the description below, and probably in the pinned comment down below as well. But yeah, so if you want to watch somebody talk about FaZe who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about, first of all, FaZe Jev is the way to go. Because he knows exactly what the fuck he is talking about. Because of the fact that, you know, he's in FaZe. DMZ thing. But yeah, so again, I will leave a link in the description down below for that video. And yeah. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, like, comment down below which one's happening next. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Please do remember the show most love hearts. Peace, love, positivity will always get you through the day. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.